Sister Wives, is Kody Brown actually leaving the US? His sweeping claims are concerning me. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like. Up Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown has made sweeping claims about wanting to leave the US that are concerning to me, so is that move actually happening? Kody has showcased his polygamist lifestyle on TLC since Sister Wives premiered in 2010, although his life looks vastly different now. Kody married his OG three wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown, in the early 90s, and they welcomed 13 children collectively. However, in 2010, Robyn Brown entered the family, and brought with her 3 kids from her previous marriage. She and Kody went on to have 2 kids of their own. Where things went horribly awry in the Brown family, was with Kody's obvious favoritism of Robyn. Kody spent the majority of his time with his soulmate, 4th wife, and it caused him to abandon his first 3 wives in the process. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated the disconnections, and it led to Christine leaving Kody in 2021, Janelle in 2022, and Mary in 2023. Now, Kody is left in monogamy with Robyn, and there is a lot of animosity towards Kody from the rest of the family. Within that setup, Kody has stated he wants to move out of the US. Kody has been widely criticized by Sister Wives viewers over the years for a variety of things, and disdain for him keeps growing. I think Kody has fostered a lack of equality towards his wives since Robyn entered the family, but he has consistently refused to acknowledge any wrongdoing. Instead, Kody has targeted his now ex-wives for failing to live up to his standards and failure to be more like Robyn, who is obedient. Kody's communication style is to blame others, and he frequently tends to rewrite history to serve a narrative that paints him better. There have been financial discrepancies over the years in terms of how shares of things were divided in the Brown household and how their shared/pooled money was spent. Kody has prioritized his and Robyn's interests, and that was ever apparent in how the Coyote Pass property was split up and used. In 2025, the Coyote Pass property the Browns bought together as a last-ditch effort to save the family, has been sold. And Mary and Janelle, who still had claims after Christine sold hers to Kody for $10 years prior, were paid out. Despite Mary, Janelle, and Christine all moving farther away from Kody and looking to cut ties completely, I've noticed that Kody's still proving that he has unrelenting animosity, as he vocalizes his disdain. Kody also has very poor or non-existent relationships with almost all of his children except for Robyn's, and that was compounded by Kody and Janelle's son, Garrison Brown's passing by suicide in March 2024. Kody is on an island now, and at odds with his whole OG family, leaving him to consider an alternative route to happiness. Sister Wives Season 19 was split into 2 parts, with each half of the season airing a few months apart. The first half of the season was focused on the breakdown of Kody's relationships with his exes, while the second half was about how the Brown family handled Garrison's passing. In the first part, Kody spoke about how he wanted his future to look, given his circumstances, after becoming a monogamist in the tense new world he built. Speaking during an interview, Kody explained his international escape dreams. It's apparent from his statements that Kody wants a fresh start, and that Europe is where he'd like to settle. He believes removing himself from the whole of America would afford him the chance to leave behind what's troubling him and begin again with a fresh slate abroad. However, I envision Kody would just be bringing his baggage with him. Kody is notoriously bad at letting things go. It's possible that Kody could find relief from his sorrow, resentment, and complicated life in America by essentially eating, praying, loving, in Europe, but he has other considerations. Kody has severely damaged relationships with his children. Were he to move to Europe, I feel that he would essentially be abandoning them, as he did their mothers, in favor of running away from the mess he's created and the hurt that he caused. It's clear to me that Kody only wants to be focused on himself, Robyn, and their nuclear family, and moving to Europe would underscore that and has the potential to completely ruin any chance he has of repairing his connections with his children, especially after Garrison's passing. Sister Wives Kody's wish to escape his life in the US for a fresh atmosphere in Europe is just a pipe dream. As Kody said, he has kids with Robyn still in school, not to mention his relationships with his other kids need a lot of attention and healing. Kody's desire to begin again in Europe is unrealistic, and shows me that he has a selfish mentality. In 2025, Kody and Robyn recently bought a new $2.1 million house in Flagstaff, Arizona, which signifies that Kody's Europe move hopes weren't logistically in his plans. Sister Wives stars Kody and Robyn Brown are into Western motifs, and a strange painting that they displayed in their former home in Flagstaff, Arizona, which features two horses smooching, is one more example of how they make rustic style startling and bizarre. Usually, people don't keep artwork featuring animals getting romantic in their homes. It's somewhat jarring to see the two equines sharing an intimate moment among majestic rocks, while chilling in a serene and moonlit desert setting. Are the horses supposed to symbolize the lovebirds, Kody and Robyn? It's not impossible. Anyone who's seen other decorations in their homes, and some of their kooky rooms will be showcased here in this article, already knows that this dubious masterpiece is just par for the course. Whether Kody and Robyn's Flintstones sink is getting negative attention, or the Browns' Walmart rug is drawing the ire of snarky Redditors with axes to grind, the controversial couple's interior decor raises eyebrows. If they were just folks, their decor might get a chuckle or two. However, their reputations precede them, sparking a surprising amount of aggression. Kody and Robyn's love tokens are the stuff of legend. Kody wears a David Yurman, Heart of the Ocean, pendant that seemingly evokes the spirit of Titanic's doomed romance between Jack Dawson and Rose DeWitt Bukater. He also wears a ring by the same designer that features a wild stallion motif. Perhaps, to him and Robyn, horses do have symbolic meaning. When two horses kiss in a painting, as they do in the shot above, via mindful_great_nugget at Reddit, the paintings on the wall near the bookcase, it's a touch of Lady and the Tramp-style romance that's frankly odd. The problem is that Kody and Robyn's painting doesn't have that touch of Disney kitsch that makes it all okay. When Disney does it, two dogs share a plate of pasta, romantically sharing a noodle. In stark contrast, Robyn and Kody's painting features very realistic horses, not cartoon characters. The fact that the horses look so real amps up the general weirdness. The painting is just not that charming as art, but then again, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. To Kody and Robyn, this is an attractive piece of art that they truly enjoy. Via the same Reddit thread, whereby a sleuthing fan did an actual walkthrough in Kody and Robyn's former residence, there's a cowboy-themed rug from Walmart that retails for $219.99, and chunky leather furnishings. In another room, there's a medieval-style bedroom that any actual royal would probably refuse to sleep in. Everything's too garish, too purple, and too new. They say, better nouveau riche than not at all, and Kody and Robyn appear to have the kind of new money that traditionally leads to such design excesses. There's nothing wrong with them buying what they want, but their homes sadly lacking the kind of old money chic that makes a space eclectic, rather than gaudy. Interior decorators try to make spaces exciting by blending antiques and new items, and some succeed. Kody and Robyn are likely decorating on their own, without an expert's practiced eye to guide them. A great interior designer could probably make their preferred themes more appealing. Elvis Presley hated antiques because he grew up poor, surrounded by old things that, to him, symbolized hardship. When he got some money, and thank goodness he did, because he really deserved it, he made sure there was nothing old-timey in Graceland. It's an example of the type of new money style that Kody and Robyn flaunt. However, although they're famous, their former home will never have, as they say on Antiques Roadshow, impressive provenance. One Redditor on the thread spoke out about Kody and Robyn's taste, saying, "So, back to the horses. What could they mean as they nuzzle one another so gently out there in the desert?" The horses kissing might remind Kody and Robyn of classic rock hits like Wildfire or Wild Horses. These romantic but emotionally overwrought tunes could bring out the love and tenderness in their souls. Perhaps they see each other as wild creatures who finally won true freedom after decades of grueling polygamy, and they might not be wrong. These two stallions found each other and nothing was ever the same. Kody fell so deeply in love with Robyn that no one else could ever compare. His heart was right there on his sleeve, and the other brown women didn't like what they saw. Instead of treating the then wives the same way, he drifted into a twisted dynamic, whereby he truly loved one spouse but went through the motions with the others. Female intuition is very powerful, but Janelle, Christine and Mary Brown didn't need much of that witchcraft to figure out which way the wind was blowing. It was really just a matter of time before everything fell apart. When Christine fled, she triggered an exodus, and before too long, Kody was alone with Robyn and their kids. Robyn's dream of a core family had come true, but that doesn't mean that life is one slow amble through a scenic locale. It's anything but. In the clip shown above, Robyn complains about Kody, accusing him of sabotaging their relationship. She sounds like she's had it. This wasn't the fairy tale ending the two might have hoped for. Real life is messy, with peaks and valleys, even for Robyn and Kody, who appear to love each other. However, the romantic spell that binds them could be enough to ensure that the sister wives stars stay together through thick and thin. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Fox Gossip 24 channel, and stay with us.